y'all, so welcome back. Today is Self-Care Sunday. Today the topic is going to kind of just be like patience and just knowing that your time is coming, trusting God, and just believing that his plan is greater than our plan. What kind of inspired this message today, y'all, was I had recently up out of the blue lost my job. The shop closed, the shop that y'all know I work at, and it closed or whatever. And at first I was kind of like, God, how I'm gonna make it? Like, what am I gonna do? Even though like it's been slow or whatever and I wasn't making as much as I was before, it's kind of like now I'm really not gonna be having nothing, right? So with that like happening or whatever, so many opportunities have like come my way since then. It hasn't been like as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Stuff that I'm like so passionate about, like those opportunities have been knocking at my door lately, and I've just been so busy doing so much stuff working towards that, y'all, that I have not had time to dedicate to Self-Care Sunday, even though this is what I promised y'all. So I am going to finish out this series, but after this little mini series is over, y'all, I got so much new stuff coming for y'all. I'm very excited. Y'all know this year I'm going to be 21, so I'm going to be doing a mini giveaway here on my channel. In my next couple of videos, I'm going to talk more in depth about that, but just know that there will be a chance. I think I'm going to do 2 winners instead of 1 winner, so y'all just have to stay tuned for that. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump right into this topic this week for Self-Care Sunday. Also, before we go any further, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on any of my past videos as well as this video. Don't forget to share so we can get these subscribers up and get these views up, and that way I can create more content for you guys and dedicate more time solely for you guys. So I didn't really know what I was gonna call this week. Like this kind of not really a sermon, but just what was I gonna call like this topic this week. And I thought about this, and y'all, a lot of people don't understand that YouTube is an art. So it's like some days that I do want to create for you guys, I don't have like the muse or the vision to do so. So usually when I am like creating these topics, it's in the middle of the night. Like I will wake up, I don't necessarily like have dreams, but I will wake up in the middle of the night and I would just think like, oh my God, this is what I'm gonna talk about. And so this is what I'm gonna talk about. A lot of times things like happen, you know, like I said, I had lost my job. Things happen and you are really unprepared, or like things happen and it takes you off the path of where you want to go, where you think you're going to be, where you see yourself being, and you tend to get discouraged. You tend to like get in this depressive state where you're like, damn man, I can't even like, I'm not able to like, you know, basically move forward with your plan because things got out of order or whatever. And for me, that was kind of it, but not necessarily, because it's like I really do believe like things happen due to a higher power. So I keep telling myself like this happened about 2 weeks ago when I had lost my job. So I keep telling myself it's like everything gonna be good, but I also be having this mindset that like, oh, the money gonna come. I get real spontaneous when I just feel like, I don't know, when I think something gonna run out, but that it could replenish itself. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but to me that's like how I think. And I don't want to encourage anybody else to do that. It's kind of impulsive to do that, so y'all don't be doing that. But a lot of the times we don't understand. It's like that is also what I think allows us to become discouraged from just, you know, even though stuff is out of order, just like skip over something. Sometimes you got to do stuff out of order to get to where you need to be, to get to where you need to be going, and that's okay to do that. Everything that's happening now, like within my year 20, definitely was not in my plan, but it's like, if not now, then when? If not me, then who? And I say like in a lot of my videos that y'all have to like really trust God, but you really do like have to trust him, because He takes something away from you that you think is the best thing that has ever happened to you, and he just take that away and give you something better. And to me, like right now, I have not found like, you know, another job per se, but all the ventures that I have that have been put on my plate heading into year 21, I'm so blessed. It's something that a lot of the things are something that I've always wanted, something that really is like helping me like push for even bigger than what the opportunities that I have now. They're helping me push towards just better, just bigger. Like I know I tell y'all in every video recently, like I'm gonna be 21, but that is such a milestone for me because a lot of people don't understand, like when you come from where I come from, I mean, it wasn't bad or anything, but it's like it's worse than it was when I was growing up. So it's just a blessing for me to even be able to do what I'm doing, to go to college, to have had a job in general. Like a lot of people don't even get the opportunity to do that, to move out your parents' house, to just really start making a name for yourself instead of like having RIP in front of it. I want to have, it don't got to be PhD or none of that, but I want some respect behind it. And it's like a lot of things we're not willing to wait for, a lot of things we're not willing to just, you know, trust God, or a lot of things we just want it to happen right now and we willing to do whatever to get it, and it's not the right way. And idle mind is the devil's workshop, it's the devil's playground. The devil is super busy, but you know, not busier than God, of course. But it's a lot of things, like once you do get discouraged, it's like you don't want to do nothing. You don't want to pursue any other path. You don't want to pursue any other dream. You don't want to do anything else other than what you was doing, not realizing like, hey, what if this happens so that I am able to, you know, achieve my long-term goals, achieve my dreams. A lot of these things do happen solely because of that, but it's like we so stuck on, I really wanted this to work, or this is what I wanted, even though it's not where I wanted to be per se in the long run. This is like what was working for me for then. But in turn, that's not gonna always be like the case. It's not gonna always be what worked for you. Anything can happen. Your job could burn down. You could lose your job. Anything can happen. And you need to be ready, be prepared to do something else. Don't wait until later. I mean, sometimes you gotta jumpstart this stuff. You don't always have to wait for something like that to happen. You have to jumpstart. You have to like really put your foot in the door because your time is coming. Things that are happening now are sometimes a stepping stone. Sometimes you gotta take 10 steps back to go 1,000 steps forward, and you really have to trust like in the plan. Even though you got this goal for yourself, God got this goal for you. So it's like you really have to, you can't just sit around and wait, but I mean, it's like sometimes you just gotta know when. So don't get discouraged. Don't feel like, wow, God, I'm praying to you for this. I want this to happen so bad. And then it don't happen, and then you start feeling like, God, did you hear me? He heard you, but it's like he is working on his own time. He's not working on our time. So you just have to really believe like, wow, my time is coming. The things that I always wanted, oh, that's oh, sorry, y'all, that's gonna happen. Like, you just really have to believe. Like, I'm not playing with y'all. So many things was happening to me, and I thought personally that they was blocking like where I want to be. I want to be up here, and the stuff was like, it was keeping me at this level, but it's like everything happened at the time that it's supposed to happen for you. If something is supposed to happen for you, that nobody can take that away from you. So it don't matter if it take you 5, 10, 15 years to get to something that you wanted to do in 6 months. That is meant to be for you. But you cannot go off of, say you and your friend got the same dream. That dream may be for them right now, and yours may be for you later on. You cannot be going off of like, God, you made this happen for them right then. Like when they asked you, what about me? You can't worry about what about me. You have to just worry about, Lord, I see what you're doing. Like, you gotta really just have that type of mindset to realize like your time is coming when it's supposed to be for you. Not no time earlier, not no time later. Like, you really have to believe. And the faith of a mustard seed, that is so real, y'all. Because when I thought I lost all hope, everything, God was like, oh, this is what you wanted back then. I didn't give it to you. You see how everybody else is progressing. You can see their mistakes. You can learn from their mistakes. And now you're going to be better than them. I mean, it's a lot of people like I'm still looking up to, but I aspire to be better than that. Like, they, you know, set the kind of stone for me, but I'm about to have a whole palace. I'm about to build a palace from the stones that they have set for me. So you just have to believe and just, you know, realize everything gonna happen for me when it's supposed to happen for me. Your time is coming, but you don't have anybody else's clock. You only have your clock. So you gotta just really trust in it. So guys, that is it today for Self-Care Sunday. I hope you guys enjoyed my little preaching, or you know, whatever y'all want to call it. This week, let's try to just work at your own pace this week. Don't try to ride anybody's coattail. Do what you gotta do for you, and just believe like that, hey, my time is coming. Like this, it's not gonna rain forever. So this week, let's just try to be encouraged. Let's just try to be persistent with like our patterns. And if you notice that the pattern is not working for you, how about you change it up? How about you try something different? And if that don't work for you, try something else. So I hope you guys have a great week. I will see you guys in my next video.